A very good afternoon to one and all. Today we are going to have a case study discussion on the topic Communicative Language Teaching. So first we have to learn what is Communicative Language Teaching. It has emerged a progressive approach to language education focusing on learners' development, ability to use language effectively in real life situations. In rural Indian schools, however, traditional grammar focused methods often dominate, limiting students' exposure to practical communication skills in English. So this case study examines the introduction of CLT in a rural Indian school setting, exploring how this shift from role learning to interactive, student-centered instruction impacted both teaching practices and student engagement. The study highlights the challenges faced, adaptations made, and the overall effectiveness of CLT in enhancing language proficiency in a resource-constrained environment. Let's dive into the topic. Why do you think traditional methods of language teaching are often less effective for real-world communication compared to CLT?
Traditional methods often focus too much on grammar rules and written exercises. But in real life, people used to use English to speak, listen, and understand others. CLT helps students practice real communication, which makes them more prepared for daily situations. It is not just about knowing the language, it is about using it.
How do you balance the focus on fluency with the need of grammatical accuracy in a CLT-based classroom?
In CLT, both fluency and accuracy matter, but fluency comes first. We let students speak freely even if they make small grammar mistakes. Later, we correct errors gently, without stopping the conversation. This way, they build confidence that first, and then we help them improve accuracy naturally over time.
As everyone knows, in communication language teaching, the teacher becomes a facilitator. Can you describe a classroom situation where the teacher steps back and lets students take control of the activity?
Sure, imagine a role play where students act out their job interview. The teacher gives the step up, then lets them perform. We don't interpret, we just observe, takes notes, and later gives feedback. This allows students to interact freely and use language in a meaningful way while we support from the background.
What strategies can be used to encourage shy or less confident students to participate actively in communication language teaching activities?
We can start with pair work or small groups to make them feel safe. Giving them time to prepare before speaking also helps. We use friendly, low-pressure tasks like short games or simple questions. And most importantly, we praise efforts, not just correct answer. This builds a confidence over time.
Choose one CLT activity like a role play or a group task. How would you adapt it to suit different students' proficiency levels?
Let's take a restaurant role play. For beginners, we will give sentence starters like I would like or can I have. For intermediate students, we ask them to deal with a problem like a wrong order. Advanced students can be creative, maybe write their own dialogues so we can keep.
Based on your observation or experience, what is the most noticeable improvement in students who learn through CLT rather than traditional methods?
The biggest improvement is in their speaking fluency and confidence. Students stop translating in their heads, they begin to think in English. They are more active, they talk more, and they are not afraid to making mistakes. It's really exciting to see how quickly they start using English naturally.
What are some practical ways teachers can overcome the common challenges in implementing CLT in large or mixed level classrooms?
In large or mixed level classes, it's important to create an inclusive environment where all students can participate meaningfully. One effective strategy is to use group work, where students are placed in small teams to complete tasks collaboratively. By assigning mixed level pairs or groups, stronger students can support their peers and everyone can learn from each other. To ensure each student is actively engaged, teachers can give clear, specific roles within the group, such as timekeeper, note taker, presenter, or discussion leader. This helps distribute responsibility and encourage participation. Additionally, teachers should circulate around the classroom to monitor progress, provide support and address individual needs as they arise. Task-based learning is particularly useful in this context, as it allows students to engage in meaningful communication that is appropriate to their skill level. These tasks can be designed with varying levels of complexity, enabling students to contribute based on their ability. With careful planning, clear instructions, and a flexible approach, communicative language teaching (CLT) can be successfully implemented in any classroom, setting no matter the size or the range of students' proficiency. Thank you.